Hello, my friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tonight, we're going to talk a little bit about nutrition, and I'm so excited to do so. So I'm not going to waste much time. I'm going to dive on in. It's just me and you here, me and you. So if you need to pause, go back, come back later, watch a second or fifth time, do what you got to do. That's what I'm here for. All right. So nutrition and supplements. Let's talk about how amazing the doTERRA products are. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we are going to dive on in. Oops, wrong button. All right. Fantastic. All right, so we're going to walk through these slides. I'm going to move me out of my way here and really just dive into the importance of nutrition and your daily supplements. I'm really excited for you guys, actually, that you want to dive into this and learn more, because we can support our bodies more than you realize through nutrition and supplements. We really can. So let's talk about, why are people around us getting so sick, and do we think we can get what we need from the soil that we have in our backyard, growing our own plants and veggies? Let's dive in. So we spend more, far more than any other country on healthcare. Yeah, as a whole, we're pretty unhealthy. Wouldn't you agree? Our country's pretty unhealthy. And there's a lot of factors that go into that, but the number one is our diet. We live in a culture where fast food and over-processed items are just so easy and convenient. And because of that, we have a country that's pretty unhealthy. So a lot of times when you're not feeling your best, or maybe you've had a big meal and it's been greasy or whatnot, right? Something gross like the hamburger here. We'll go to our medicine cabinet and we'll try to find something to make us feel better versus addressing the root of the problem, really getting to the foundation of the problem. Now, you might say to me, Sherry, I do eat well. I do avoid all of the heavily processed foods and all the things that, you know, you're talking about. I grow it in my backyard and I'm just all over it, really good. The fact of the matter is that our soil quality, it's a factor these days. It's not the same as it was generations back when grandma and grandpa, or even great grandma and grandpa, were growing our vegetables, right? It's just different. Also, by the time that we harvest our food and cook our food, so many of the nutrients are being depleted that we really do need to substitute. So we've all had an experience, especially around the holidays, where we've eaten a huge, delicious meal, right? And none of us are feeling energized, or that we have this increased, crazy mental clarity right after. In fact, most of the time we're feeling like we want to take a nap, right? So that's because we're feeding our body the types of things that our body really needs to focus on digesting. Like, we put in the work when we're digesting that stuff. So when you figure all that we do and all that we throw at our bodies, it has to really work hard to process that stuff. So ideally, what we really want to do is feed our bodies things that do the exact opposite of making us work so hard, right? We want to do stuff that supports our cardiovascular health and inflammatory responses, right? So nutrition supports all of that. And we know that the cardiovascular disease is the leading cause of death in America. And it's a big problem. It really is. My grandfather had so many heart problems. And really, if he would have just found the foundational problem, which was his gut health, we probably would have been able to reverse some of that. But what we want to do is learn from that, learn from our loved ones' mistakes, and really grow. One way we could do that is taking supplements. So the first thing I really want to talk to you about is our Lifelong Vitality. This is our most foundational supplement, and it's literally great for everyone to take. So you can see the bullet points here. It's the nutritional equivalent of 12 servings of fruits and vegetables. It's different than anything that you would get in your local pharmacies like CVS or Walgreens or any place like that, because there's nothing synthetically engineered that goes into our supplements. They are nutrients, they are whole food based, and it's what our body's going to recognize and what our body needs. It's what our body needs. Where it's made from whole food sources, which means, like I said, no fillers. It's got essential oils to maximize the support for the body. We've got the omegas, which are in a capsule to preserve their potency longer. The great thing about our oils or our omegas is that there's also not only the 369 fatty acids, but there's also 9 different essential oils in them, so that you never get that burp taste. How many of you, right? How many of you have listened to your doctor and gotten to your local drugstore and got a fatty acid, a fish pill, and then you're burping fish for an hour or 2 hours, and it feels like you have sushi every night because your doctor wants you to take this? Well, our essential oil or XE Omega here has essential oils in it, so you don't get that burp taste, which is probably my favorite thing about them. The best part of this system, A, is that it's phenomenal. It will change your life. It has changed mine. It's amazing. But if you buy this from doTERRA and you use it for 30 days and you're like, nope, didn't feel a thing, didn't do anything for me, they offer 100% money back guarantee at that 30-day mark. So it's really a win-win-win-win-win. All right, so let's talk a little bit about gut health. The enzymes are important for helping with digestion, but also for overall health and wellness, right? Enzymes support and connect our tissues throughout our body. They support our skin. And when you have poor gut health, a lot of times it's evident with skin issues, right? So it's really, really important to think about your gut, think about what's going on in there, and give it the proper nutrition. Our gut plays a vital role in our overall health and well-being. It truly, truly does. Along with, okay, well, let's just talk about like what we've got here. We've got our Terrazyme, we've got our PB Assist, and we've got our PB Assist Junior. So the PB Assists are probiotic, prebiotic. The PB Assist Junior is for kids. And then the Terrazyme is the enzymes that really go in and help break down the stuff in our food so that we can process better. All right, so now let's talk a little bit about some of our other supplements that we have, because I know that we do have a lot, and I get the question a lot of times, like, oh my gosh, you guys have so much, like what should I do? What should I pick? What's for me? What's for me, Sherry? Tell me all about it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you all about it. Let's talk about some of these. All right, Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex. This one is amazing. Can be added to your Lifelong Vitality. It helps support your muscles, your aches, your pains. If you work out a lot, if you do yard work, if you have a physically demanding job where you get those aches and pains, this would be really good for you. It's important to know that this is not the same as our Deep Blue oil, though. I want to make that clear. It's a capsule, and it's named Deep Blue because of the benefits, but you don't want to go and grab your Deep Blue oil and take that internally thinking it's the same thing, because it's not at all. This has a lot of really great things like frankincense resin and different things like that. That's good for your overall inflammatory system. Why aren't you going? There we go. Turmeric. All right. Did I skip one? There we go. Let's go. Adaptive. I did skip one. This one is really, really good. In fact, it's a game changer for a lot of people with issues like anxiety or depression, things like that. This really helps to calm and promote positive feelings. And it's a powerhouse in general to give you cognitive support. So when you feel like maybe the world is spinning too fast around you and you just can't tune in and focus and just really ground yourself, this is going to be a very calming capsule that you could take to help with that. It can be taken daily or as needed, whatever you feel is going to support you best. Turmeric, here's the one we are going to talk about. This one is probably my favorite thing that I do take every single day. It helps with everything that hurts. So I take 2 a day. I typically take them around my lunchtime. I am prone to headaches. If I feel a headache coming on, I'll just grab 2 turmeric. I'll take them instead of reaching for ibuprofen or Advil or something along those lines. I grab my turmeric and boom, it helps. The benefits of turmeric are so widely known, and the problem has always been how to make the turmeric available for the body to utilize, right? The turmeric we consume in foods just doesn't get absorbed into the body as well and can do different things. So doterra has been working on this formulation of the turmeric that can combine the powder for the source of, and I always say the name wrong, but the curcuminoids with the turmeric essential oil, which is the source of turmerones. So if I pronounce those words wrong, that's okay. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm not a doctor. I don't have a medical background, but they're very good things that are going to help with your pain, your inflammation, your discomforts. This is something that I strongly recommend you have in your cabinet at all times. It's bioavailable, it's super powerful, and just overall supports your entire body. Serenity capsules. These are our restful complex blend. So if you're the person who struggles falling asleep or staying asleep throughout the night, or again, you know, if you get a little nervous because you've got a long flight ahead of you, something along those lines, these capsules are going to be your friends. It really calms the nervous system. It helps reduce stress, promotes overall relaxation, which would then help promote your better sleep. All right. So we're not going to get too much into these because we do have a class specifically geared around women's health and hormones. So right now I'm just going to go over some basics. They help balance and support your normal hormone levels. They support healthy bones, heart, and breast tissue. But these aren't only for when you're older. So a lot of people look at this and they think about hormones and they think bone nutrient and phytoestrogen, that's something older. No, we should all be taking this all the time. It contains flaxseed extract, which is amazing for managing our metabolism. This just is an overall must-have for all of us. Mito to Max. All right, so this is our energy supplement. So if you're someone who struggles with really low energy and you just find yourself wanting to drink rock stars all day or coffees all day or whatever you use to get you to that next hour, this is going to be for you. It's a much cleaner, healthier way to support your cellular energy production. It enhances stamina and mental clarity. It just really supports your overall long-term well-being versus using stuff such as caffeinated drinks like rock stars or whatever they're called. That's the only one that I can think of. So this is going to be a really good one for the energy. All right, Zendakran. This is a food-based supplement that supports healthy cleansing and filtering functions. Now, it's so important to take care of our filtering organs, right? Things like our liver, our kidneys, our colon, our lungs, our skin. They do a lot of work on behalf of helping us function at our very best. And a lot of times we throw a lot of junk in our bodies. Like, think about what you had for lunch today or breakfast, or maybe what you're about to go have for dinner after this class. We throw a lot at our bodies, and our body has to be able to filter it out. Our organs just get overwhelmed at times. And this right here is going to be your friend for helping to cleanse and filter those organs out. It supports normal self-detoxification functions and should be taken daily. You could take 2 capsules daily, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. And a lot of people have actually mentioned that once they've been on it for a month or 2, they start noticing their hair is growing faster, their skin's clearing up, their nails are thick and not brittle anymore. So this is overall really good. All right, Yarrow Palm Cellular Beauty Complex. This is amazing for all things anti-aging. It improves skin firmness, reduces those imperfections, brightens you up, provides powerful antioxidant support, and promotes a healthy cellular system overall. Now, this contains some really amazing ingredients. And in addition to the Yarrow Palm, it also contains vitamin C. And we all know and understand the amazing benefits of vitamin C, right? This also contains zinc, which is, again, very important for overall immune health. And a fun fact is that this contains a melon extract that was discovered in Europe by scientists. When the scientists were looking at the melons, they were noticing some of them were ripening a lot quicker than others. So they really started studying the melons that were ripening slower. And what they discovered were that the slower ripening melons contained higher quantities of this specific extract that was super powerful. So they were able to actually isolate that. And now we get to basically reap the benefits of that slower ripening process, aka anti-aging. So this is definitely a fan favorite. All right, so we've covered a lot today. What does that look like in your daily routine? I've set out a perfect example of what a day might look like for you. When you wake up, start your day with 2 turmerics, 1 PB Assist. Again, that's your probiotic, prebiotic. Then at breakfast, take your Lifelong Vitality, your Terrazyme, and your Adaptive. At lunch, take your 2nd dose of Lifelong Vitality, Terrazyme, and that Mito to Max to get you through the second part of your day. And then at bedtime, Yarrow Palm, Copaiba, and Serenity Soft Gels. That's just an example. This isn't what I'm telling you to do. This is just an example. This is pretty similar to what I do daily. I don't actually take the Mito 2 Max daily or the Serenity, but pretty much everything else I do. All right, so what this could look like, this is a sample wellness box. What that means is you have a LRP, loyalty rewards program, set up in your back office, in your wholesale account. It's a template. You would just put in your Lifelong Vitality, your supplements. It'll automatically be there. It'll automatically ship to you monthly so that you don't have to worry about getting your supplements monthly and going in and getting them reordered. It can automatically come to you. By doing that, you also earn points, which will then add up for future free purchases for you. You use your points for free product back, as well as it'll qualify you for the free product of the month, which is 25 points or more. I believe, for example, this month, if you have 125 points or more, you get the free lemon eucalyptus. That is for February 2022. So if you're watching this 5 years later, that's probably not the product of the month. But all right, my friends, I believe, yep, that is where we end. stop sharing. I hope that you guys took something away from this. I hope that I was able to answer some questions about what our supplements are, what we have, how to use them. If there's anything I didn't answer for you, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Call me, text me, email me, Facebook message me, Instagram me. I'm so accessible. Just reach out. I will get your questions answered. And if you're not part of my oily tribe, let's chat. Let's get you signed up. Let's get you enrolled. We have a ton of incentives this month, a ton of free oils that we are just giving you when you're enrolling with us this month. So if you want to learn more about that, reach out to me and I will give you all the details. All right, you guys have a lovely evening and I will see you next week. Bye.